Hey everybody, and welcome back to our Dark Souls Solaire playthrough in 1080p, 60 frames per second. You know, I was looking for the Divine Ember. I came up here not realizing that this is actually not where the Divine Ember is. In fact, I'm not quite sure what is through here. We came up this little ladder here, and I'm curious because I haven't been up here in forever, if ever. So I figured, heck, why not? I'll go ahead and tackle these guys one at a time and see what's beyond them. Oh, nice. Still got me. Oh, don't want to trigger the other one. One, two, three, four. There we go. How about that? The other reason I don't mind killing them right now is because... Well, actually, where does this take me? Oh, I think this is the way back up if you're unable to warp back up. Which I'm unable to warp back up. Which I just realized. But anyway, let's keep doing what we're doing. The other reason I'll tackle these guys is they can drop the white Titanite chunk, which we need so much. Aha. We're good. Gotcha. And I'm hoping they drop white Titanite chunks, but that's a rare drop, so it didn't happen. Yeah, I think this is the way back up if you cannot warp out. And I will, of course, have to take the normal way back up out of here. Which I probably should have figured out in advance, you know? Because I'm going to have to take the whole way back up. But that's okay, you know, I haven't done it in a long time. I think I've actually only ever done it once. And that was with the help of a guide. So what I might do is just like pull up a video or something on YouTube and use that as sort of a guiding light. Wow, look how easy it is to fall and die here, even with the lamp. Well, this is it, guys. I am probably going to attempt a run for it. That's it right there. And the problem we're going to run into... Yeah, well, anyway. There are, I think, two guys down there right now, right? There's one, and there's two. So they already know about us. I'm kind of curious if I can jump over to that. I'm going to try it. Yep, I can. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Oh, look at that. I could just hop down to it real quick. Got it. Oh, and then got massacred. I never knew you could run along the edge. That's awesome. I didn't know that. Wow, and I've looked at several videos of how to get to it. No one has ever shown that trick of running around the edge. Very fascinating. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about those 8,000 souls. I don't think I had much humanity on me, if any. So we'll continue onward. Let's see here. I thought he gave us something, didn't he? No, I guess not. Okay. Oh yeah, here are the tough guys. These guys are tough. No doubt about it. I think you can actually sneak by them. Oh, no. I alerted him. It didn't work. But now we're going to bump into the knight with this guy right on our tail, which is not going to be good. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, I got hit right as I rolled. Let's see if... hang on. Oh, I do not... Okay, never mind. I do not want to kill the Black Knight here and find out that I lose the item because... Well, anyway. Yeah, I don't want to kill the Black Knight and then die right after he drops the item because then it will disappear forever. And that would be very bad. And I'm also realizing that with the Skull Lantern equipped, I'm actually... Oh, shoot. Well, that's that. I'm actually medium rolling. That's interesting. I could really definitely afford to fast roll right now, so let's do that. I took off the armlets. Alright, back at it. Let's take care of that first dude. before we get too much further in. And we'll take him out with some lightning spears. How about that, guys? I don't know if he'll let us, but we'll try. Oh, come on now. Well, that didn't do much. I wonder if I can get Patches to help me. I've never brought one of these dudes to Patches, so let's see what happens. Oh yeah, nice. He will attack Patches, but will Patches attack him back? Looks like the answer is no. This guy does a pretty good job turning at a fairly even keel with you. There we go. Patches, you punk. You just let him beat on you and you don't even respond. That's lame, dude. Alright, so now we can fight the knight in peace. And that's actually the last thing I think we need to do here. You know, maybe we should continue on and see if we can get to that third item. Let's see here. Can I get to that without angering anybody? Oh, yeah, see, he can knock you off with that. That's what you gotta be worried about. It's being knocked off the edge. There we go. This area is pretty tough overall. Now we gotta get to the knight, who hopefully is gonna respawn, but for some reason he's not here right now. Usually I thought you already bumped into him by this point. Now I'm getting a little nervous. Did the knight fall and die and we just missed it? +2. Maybe he did, because we do have 2 white Titanite chunks. Did we get 2 before? I don't know. You know, he might have fallen and died, because he automatically gives you the chunk when he dies. You don't even have to pick it up, which is nice. And that's our bonfire. Now we're going to have to take the very painful long way back out of here. But hey, you know, that's life. Before we do that, I'm going to head on out and see... Oh, look, there's a white Titanite chunk there. I did not know that. In fact, I don't even think that was listed on the wiki. I'm glad I stumbled into that. I think... I'm hoping that I'm able to get all the way right before Nito without hitting... Nope, darn it. See, that force field right there is blocking us from the next white Titanite chunk, which is a guaranteed drop. But whatever. Alright, so now I'm going to have to go backwards out of here, which I haven't done. Like I said, I haven't done it in forever. I think I've only ever done it once in my entire life. So it'll be interesting. Well, that was worth picking up. Alright. In fact, I don't think I've ever, in a single playthrough, gotten all the treasure in this area. I think I've just sort of... You know, I kind of consider myself fortunate if I can get through here at all. At least that's how I originally felt. These skeletons are certainly very painful and very challenging. No doubt about that. Yeah, so I think we must have... the Black Knight dude must have died because we have a white Titanite chunk. This actually, I think, leads to this... Oh, no, there he is. Boy, I'm glad we ended up bumping into him. I was about to head out of here without him. And we got a dude trying to shoot us with arrows. So let's go here. That way we're blocked. The arrows are blocked by this outcropping. Or not. Apparently not. Oh shoot, that was not good. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh wow, that was terrible. That was terrible aim. There we go, and I totally missed my riposte. Wow, fail. I'm about to die here. Ooh, interesting, interesting. I got hit and backstabbed him at the same time. Oh, I went to parry and I didn't have my shield out. Woo! This is tricky. This is a lot trickier than it needs to be, or should be. Finally. Wow, I made that look incredibly complicated and difficult when it's really, really not. Oh, well, hello there. I really didn't mean to get your attention. So let's run. I don't know if he'll forget about us, but we're going to hope he does. If not, we'll just... Actually, you know what? We're going to hit up this bonfire one way or the other because we do want this to be our next spawn point. There we go. And let's repair. Well, I haven't decided what our topic's going to be for today. I had an idea based on a question I got, a couple questions I've gotten through YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. Is advice for dating? And that's interesting because I'm probably not the best person to ask, but I'm far from the worst person, obviously. I've been successful in my own way. And what is that? Oh yeah, that's right. However, excuse me, I will say that, you know, men have been asking since the earliest days about, you know, oh, you know, what do women want and how do you get women and all this other stuff. Well, I've learned very quickly that it doesn't matter. You don't need to learn what women want or how to get women. You just need to learn what a woman wants and how to get a woman. So this is obviously for the men out there. And for me, I don't worry about women in general. I worry about a woman, obviously my wife. And you can do the same thing. Obviously it won't be a wife at this point, but you don't need to worry about pleasing a whole bunch of different women or trying to figure out what women in general want, because they're all different, obviously. And the biggest mistake I think a lot of guys make when giving advice is they try to give advice that has worked for them with one or two women in the past, but what they don't tell you is that there's a lot of variety out there in terms of what people want and what people like and the different types of things that people appreciate. For example, you could be one of those guys that, you know, opens the door for a lady, and you could have a lady that's very thankful for it, or you could have one of those women that like gets offended and thinks that you're old-fashioned and treating her like she can't take care of herself. And it's like a minefield out there nowadays. I mean, there are just so many different perspectives and people with very strong feelings that get very judgmental, that I think ultimately the most important thing, and this piece of advice has not changed since I was a kid and since my parents were a kid, but I think especially for men, just have confidence. Being confident in yourself is powerful and means a lot. If you are a confident individual and you have goals for your life and you're pursuing those, I think that will always be attractive to people. You will always be attractive as long as you are confident in pursuing goals in your life. See, this is how we take ourselves back. And then we go this way. Okay, this is not too bad. Unfortunately, now I got to find my way back up through the catacomb, or the catacombs, which I've always, as of late, taken the shortcut. See, getting out of the Tomb of the Giants isn't so bad. But getting out of the catacombs, now that's what's going to take you a lot of time. Especially considering that I didn't open up the bridge or anything. I came down the fast way, so we're in for quite the adventure here, getting our way back up. This might be the rest of the episode, unfortunately. But yeah, when it comes to dating advice, it depends on the person, really. But like I said, there are some universal truths. Number one, be confident, have goals in your own life, and make sure you're pursuing those goals. And if there's a girl that you like, but, oh, by the way, today's drink of choice is cold ice water. This is for the guys. But if there's a girl that you like and you find out that pursuing her is not compatible with pursuing your life passions and your goals in life, then I can tell you right now, 9 times out of 10, you should go ahead and move on and continue with your life goals. Because most of the relationships most people have in their life will not work out and will not lead to marriage or will not lead to anything significant or long-lasting. So do you really want to sacrifice what matters to you, to give up your passion in life and your goal in life just to try to stay with this woman that you just met? Now, it's a different thing if you're with someone you care about. It's a long-term relationship. You're both seriously committed to it, and then you both realize that one or the other will have to compromise their goals to continue the relationship. That's different. You guys have already committed to each other. You know, maybe you're already planning on getting married. Look at that. Triggered all of them at once. That ain't no fair. That's different than if you just met somebody for the first time and you're like, well, you know, in order to continue the relationship, I gotta not go to college where I want. Yeah, don't make decisions like that off the cuff with someone you don't know. But obviously, in order to get married, you have to make your life goals compatible with each other. You know, you can't have one of you have a life goal of, I'm going to live in Paris, and the other's life goal is, I'm going to live in Tokyo, Japan. And like, well, you can't both do that and continue an actual relationship at the same time, obviously. That just doesn't work. But if someone's important enough to make a sacrifice, then you should know that. You shouldn't be making it on a whim with someone you don't know. So you're confident, you're pursuing goals in life, you have goals, you're pursuing them. That makes you attractive to people. And then the other piece of advice that people have given time and time and time again, and no one ever listens to it, is really, really honestly be yourself. Like, for real, be yourself. Because when you try to be somebody else to be more attractive for a date, what you're doing is, it's like tensing a muscle. You're being fake. And you can only keep that muscle tense for so long before you just can't do it anymore. And then when they find out who you really are, things might not work out the way you planned. So your best bet is just be yourself. I don't know why I thought that would work. Be yourself and be happy with that. And if someone doesn't like you for who you are, then, well, chances are it's not going to work out anyway, even if you tried to pretend to be someone else. But furthermore than that, if you're finding that people don't like you because of who you are, and if you don't like who you are, then you can change. But don't change specifically for one person in any significant way if you're not even committed to this person. I hope I'm making sense. I'm sort of blabbering right now. And a 1. And a 2. That's right. Fall down, buddy. Whoops. I forgot I got rid of my skull lantern. Here I am just punching. Oh, I thought there was a ladder right here. No, the ladder's over here. That's right. So, you know, it's all about... Yeah, let's switch this back now. It's all about being yourself, being confident, having goals and passions in life and pursuing them. And basically that person who will help you to pursue those goals, or who you'll want to pursue those goals with and live your life with, will sort of come along in a way. Now, what that doesn't mean is that you don't actively seek somebody. Because if you really care about having a relationship, then you probably don't want to just leave it to chance and be like, oh, I'll find the right person eventually. That's some very wishful thinking stuff, but not necessarily reality, because there are people out there who are just great people, and they've been, you know, single for years and years and years, and suddenly they're like 35 and thinking, holy crap, I need to find somebody fast. So that's something to consider as well. I think Tranquil Walk of Peace is here, but I definitely don't care about that spell, so we're not going to bother looking for it. I do want the Wrath of the Gods spell. That's definitely a cool spell that I rarely ever get to use. Alright. Well, this is working out so far. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the... Oh, yeah, this is the big dude. That's the big threatening dude. We don't need him, so we're not going to bother with that. That's not worth it. That is not worth it. Another piece of advice is have someone that... If you feel comfortable really talking to this person, like after a couple dates, you feel comfortable telling them sort of your expectations and what you're looking for, then do it. If you don't feel comfortable with that, then consider why you don't feel comfortable. Maybe you're not comfortable with this person. But furthermore than that, if you are comfortable and you have that conversation, they're really not comfortable with your expectations and what you're looking for, then they're probably not the person you should be pursuing. Because if you're looking for a serious relationship and this person's just sort of, doing whatever, then you guys are heavily mismatched and it's probably not worth bothering with. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Where does that lead? Does that just lead right back around to where I came from? Yes, it does. Okay. I was about to make a jump there thinking it was a shortcut, and I'm like, wait a minute. That just takes me right back to where I was. Okay, that's his parry stance, so don't touch him in that. There we go. Notice that when I need to top off, I'm using heal rather than wasting valuable Estus. Treasure. Yeah, but I don't need it. Alright, as long as it is what I think it is. Oh no! Look. Okay, so we need to flip that thingy somehow. Shoot. I don't know what I'm doing. Will jumping down here take me to where I want to go, or will this be a total mistake? Well, that was a good shot. Oh shoot, I hate when you land like that and then it takes all this time where you're just sitting there on the ground. I'm like, no, I need to attack. Okay. But ultimately, as I said before, it really comes down to everyone's different, everyone's got different goals and different things they look for. And so there's no one answer for everybody. And that's why people will give their different opinions, and some people's opinions will vary radically from other people's. And you'll find one person says, oh, you need to do this, and another person like, no, that's a terrible idea, no, don't do that. And someone else says, no, you're both wrong, do this. Well, ultimately it comes down to what works for you and whoever you're with. And if it works for you and whoever you're with, then I guess that's what you go with. And there's something to be said about being pragmatic about dating. What works, works. I came all the way. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, that didn't take me anywhere, so now I gotta figure out something else here. Because I can't get back thanks to that bridge being turned. Now, I'm sure there's a way to turn it to get back. Or another way to go. That's the way to jump down. This is the way I just came from. Now I'm getting a little worried. I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. It's interesting getting lost in Dark Souls, because this is quite literally one of the only areas in the game I can still get lost in, because I'm so familiar with all the other areas. The Chasm of the Abyss, there are a few places in there I'm not entirely familiar with, but I can figure my way through them, and it's not really that complicated an area to get through. Okay, well, this is interesting. We went down there and that didn't seem to lead anywhere. What do we do to get that bridge to turn? Yeah, you can't walk on it the way it is. There's nowhere to jump there or there. So obviously, I can't go that way. I could go down here again and hope that maybe I missed something like another... Oh, look at this. I totally missed this last time. There we go. Now, unfortunately, the slow speed at which you climb ladders here oftentimes leads to you getting shot by archers. But not this time, buddy. Oh no, this leads nowhere. Or does it? It does lead nowhere, doesn't it? It just allows me to get to that skeleton. Unless there's a way to jump somewhere around here. Oh shoot! Surprised I didn't fall right there. Yeah, that took me nowhere fast. That, I believe, just takes me right back to where I came from. And those are the only two ladders here. And let's see, here is... Okay, so I'm officially stuck at the moment. Oh, look at this. Look at this. There we go. It's like playing the game for the first time all over again. even though it's not really a first time even through here. Take that, punk. It is nice having a divine weapon for this area, though. And are you kidding? Oh, every single time I think I'm getting stuck, I just need to look around carefully. That's it, Fox. Stop thinking you're stuck. Look at the environment very carefully, because there's something there for you. I kept thinking this is like an invisible or an imaginary or illusory wall or whatever, but it never is, so. Ching, ching. I hated those things so much. Well, we ended up getting Tranquil Walk of Peace without even trying. And that... Okay, so the only way out is to jump from the... Jump down here, I guess? Yes! Now I know where I am. Oh, shoot! No, I will not die after I've made it this far. I shall not die after making it this far in the game. No way you're gonna kill me and make me go all the way back to the Tomb of the Giant. Oh my gosh, no. Oh, that, whoo, that did not do nearly as much as I thought it was gonna do. Take that, punks. Wow, that was close. We're almost out, guys. We're almost out. And I didn't have to look up anything. I'm making it on my own. Don't fall. One, two, three. Woo! Well, we're pretty much in the safe zone now, guys. How about that? That's not bad at all. You just have to know some of the little nooks and crannies you gotta run into. And just in case, we're gonna hit this bonfire as quick as we can. Good. Safe! Safe! Oh, we made it. I don't know why I made that so complicated. Anyway, we're still using our new transparent menus, which they're not as nice as I thought they were gonna be. It does make it difficult sometimes to see what's on the menu that you're looking at. Let's do that. I could definitely afford to put some more points into Vitality, that's for sure. Don't need the Soul of Quelaag. And we'll pop Soul of Brave Warrior. As well as Soul of a Proud Knight. We'll keep the rest of the souls to make sure we have enough to buy some of the spells that we want. Oh, are you kidding me? 10, 8, 9, 4. Okay. Just need to pop another small soul. 10, 8, 2, 7. Really? Let's just go kill one skeleton. That'll give us enough. And we got it. More vitality. Thank you very much. Repair. Oh, we're out of souls. Nice. 0. Nice. So anyway, yeah. Dating. Do it your own way, basically. Whatever works, whatever's reasonable. And probably best to ask real people for advice. And if you're not sure about something, or not comfortable with something, you can let people know. You know, when I was dating my wife, I let her know on a few occasions. I would tell her something like, you know, I don't really know what couples do in this situation. And, you know, she didn't mind that at all because she didn't either. So, you know, don't be afraid to admit that you're not perfect or that you don't know everything. You know, you don't have to try to be Mr. Suave. I know how to handle everything all the time. Shoot. Oh, no. Well, at least I'm at the bonfire, so we don't really need to worry about dying here too much. I so rarely come back up the catacombs this way. I know Epic Namebro talks about how much he loves seeing that, you know, spot of light right there as you come out, and boom, you see the giant tree, the clouds, the light, everything sort of comes into view. I do admit, I feel pretty darn good being out of there now. I feel like I'm out of some terrible dungeon I was locked in. I feel like Prince of Persia has just escaped the terrible Persian dungeon. For those of you that played Prince of Persia, the original game, I don't know what the new ones are about. Ooh. And so we are here. I do believe we need to head to Andre of Astora for the next upgrade on the Divine Path, so let's do that now. And on the way, we're going to stop and see Rhea of Thorland and buy Wrath of the Gods from her, as long as we have enough souls. We should be able to pop souls in our inventory. I don't know if I've ever gone the occult path, upgrading via the occult method. The only weapon I've ever used that's occult, that to my knowledge, is the occult club, which is an item you find in Orlando. Though I don't know if I've ever upgraded that path myself. Excellent. We're not going to change covenants, that's for sure. Let's see here. Wrath of the Gods is 10,000 souls. What else could we grab? Wrath of the Gods and maybe Force? Just Wrath of the Gods at the moment, really. And one more of these. Alright, now we'll have some Wrath of the Gods, although we will need attunement to use both Wrath of the Gods and Lightning Spear. So what we'll probably do, and heal that is, so what we'll probably do is just take heal off of our rotation here. We'll probably choose Wrath of the Gods instead of heal. I'm hoping Wrath of the Gods is only a 1-slot spell. I haven't even thought about that. Does it take 2 slots? Hopefully not. I definitely don't want to give up Lightning Spear, given that it's so important to our cosplay. Sure is nice not to be using DX Tori, simply because, nothing wrong with DX Tori, but the codec I was using with it just made the files massive, so it's so much easier to transfer, edit, and output video files with Shadowplay because they're so much smaller. Alright, well, let's do this thing then. Divine Sunlight Straight Sword +5 to +6. Excellent. And then we should be able to upgrade, what, one more time? Oh, wow, 2 more times. So we had 4. Okay. Now we need 3 Titanite chunks and then a Titanite slab. Well, white Titanite slab, that is. White Titanite chunks. I'm pretty sure we won't get that until after we get the Lord Vessel. I don't think there's anywhere else to get a white Titanite slab other than... Actually, let me look that up. I'm going to Alt-Tab out of the game. White Titanite slab. Yeah, I definitely think the only one available is in the tomb, right? Drops by a pinwheel servant, very rare. They're behind that. They're behind that unique boss fog wall. Treasure from a corpse in the tomb of the giants. Just before the boss, past the fog wall. Treasure from a corpse at the end of a tunnel near the boss fog, guarded by some humanity phantoms in the chasm of the abyss. So that is the next place we could get it, actually. The chasm of the abyss in the DLC. So we might actually head there on the basis that that would allow us to get it sooner rather than later. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so let's get prepped to head to the DLC area. Although, actually, you know what? Shoot, it just occurred to me. In order to get to the DLC area, we'll need to get past Anne Orlando and get the Lord Vessel anyway. So that would be pointless. Never mind. Never mind. Darn it. Yeah, you do have to get the Lord Vessel before you can get to +10 on your Divine Weapon, unfortunately. I could farm the rest of the White Titanite chunks, but I'm not going to bother with that right now. Actually, now that I think about it, we can get one from the Sunlight Metal, but it won't be enough to upgrade, so there's no point in worrying about grabbing it right now. Gotcha. Yeah, we would need 3 to upgrade. We can get 1 by trading a Sunlight Metal, but that's just 1. So, no point in running right now all the way to the Northern Undead Asylum, just for that. We'll go up here to get the Titanite chunk, because we still need Titanite chunks for our shield and our armor. I'm pretty sure you need a Titanite slab to fully upgrade a shield or armor piece. So we'll use the Titanite slab we get from the Asylum Demon on our shield. And if we get another one, we'll use it on our chest piece. Some people apparently still don't know that that's a illusory wall right there. That you can come up this way. But then again, you don't need to know about it. Really, the only thing up here is a Titanite chunk from this guy. That's all. So that's really nothing special. You can get plenty of Titanite chunks later in the game. But this is a guaranteed chunk that you can get early on, so that's why it is of value. How much damage am I doing? Enough. Oh, yep, I saw that one coming. He's got me. Or not, okay. And that's that. Oh, I forgot to equip Wrath of the Gods. You know what? We won't worry about that until we get to the next bonfire. We probably will not get to a boss in this episode, unfortunately. I like to get to at least one boss per episode, but that's not always possible. Oh ho! Don't get knocked down by these guys. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna stop right there. It's a little risky. Being able to parry is super useful here. I've said it a million times, but it's always true. Wow, is that a one-shot kill? Please tell me. Yes, very nice, very nice. One-shot kill with our +8 Divine Sunlight Straight Sword and 3 faith? Yeah, 23 faith. Unfortunately, I can't lock on them from here, so I can't hit him with Lightning Spear that far away. Oh, he's gonna get me. Woo, there we go. Large Titanite shards. I think we can still make use of those, maybe for some of the armor pieces. Oh, sorry for the little break there. I had to turn my microphone off because I was sneezing. But I'm back. We won't bother with that right now. Uh-oh. I might have started running too late. Hurry. We're gonna make it. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. Haha. Oh, you came down to see me. I have a feeling that this thing's gonna rock your world. Boom. Bye-bye. Getting those seasonal allergies. Oh, nice. Try your best, buddy. Nope, not good enough. Gotta try again. Although, they have a thrust attack with their head where they try to bite you with their face or their mouth or whatever. You actually cannot parry that, so that's good to know. Oh, I walked right into it. That happens from time to time. I keep forgetting it does pause there for a brief moment. I am probably going to take a shot before we get all the way up there, but whatever. Oh, I made it. Oh, so close. So close. So close. Trying to get to bonfire before the end of this episode. I'm aware of my time limit. Gotcha. 475, that's not bad on a Manserpent. They dropped the Manserpent Greatsword, which is an excellent strength weapon, and I think there was one time I put a Divine Enchant on it or something. I don't remember why. Or no, maybe it was a Magic Enchant. Came here, of course, for the... Wow. Since when do you come down to get me? Okay, I missed that parry, but only because I really don't know how to parry that attack very well. And they can drop their Flamberge, which is a weapon that also existed in Demon Souls, although it looked a little different. Alright, and here's where having a ranged attack is super useful. Oh, you kidding me? It's one of these things. That is such crap. That is such crap. That is such crap. Look at that. That is such garbage. Okay, the danger there is you move slightly forward, so you gotta make sure not to fall off this little ledge. You guys saw that hitting the side of the wall. That is so bogus. Alright, go, go, go. We're gonna make it. We're good on time. You can even grab these large Titanite shards. Or Soul Brave Warrior, whatever. Boom! Alright, we made it to the bonfire. So let's take a look at what we can do here. Can't level up quite yet, but actually, you know what? Let's pop a soul and level up. Oh wow, that's plenty more. Okay, well we'll pop a few souls then, at the rate we're going here. See if we can get 2 levels off of this. And then we'll put, how about, no, let's see, attunement, there we go. Get a 3rd slot and attune Wrath of the Gods. Insufficient stats to use this magic. Oh, you punk. We need 28 faith. That's 5 more. Alright, whatever. That's a thing. And actually, now that I think about it, oh, we can upgrade the shield as soon as we get the very large ember, but we don't have it yet. Well, maybe we can use some stuff we have to start upgrading the armor again. Yes, we can. Ooh, should we use the Titanite chunks on the armor? Nah, we'll hang on to those for the shield. We'll hold on to those for the shield, definitely. And then let's go ahead and get some humanity and kindle this bonfire, even though I really don't think we'll need it. But why not? That'll also put us in human form, so we can get invaded and summon Black Iron Tarkus. And kindle, get us to 10. Now that we have the right of kindling, we can kindle all the way up to 20 Estus Flask. Hopefully I remember to do that for the Firelink bonfire, since that's the central bonfire. Alright guys, well, we're not going to have enough time to finish this up from here, even though I know we're so close. So we'll go ahead and call it here for the moment, and then I will see you guys in the next edition of our Dark Souls Solaire playthrough. But until then, have a good one everybody, and I'll see you later. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube and all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time.